going to start off with some college. Is this news? It's not really news. What is this? What are we talking about in college? We got Dion, we have JJ, and then we have Kirby. So let's start with Dion real quick. Dion says he does not want Shedeur playing anywhere cold in the NFL, as Shedeur plays in somewhere cold right now.
You just not that. Well, go ahead, finish your.
No, you felt some type of way about this.
What are you saying? First of all, like Shedeur is not good enough to be saying, "Oh, I don't want to play for a cold weather team." You should be happy to be a quarterback in the NFL. And like this is like under the guys like you think Shedeur is gonna come in and be like a starter, like this is a lot of I know he's his coach, but this sounds very helicopter parenty to me. Man, let's just like, you know that the best quarterbacks in the league, a lot of them play in cold weather. Like, why would you even want to limit your son if you believe that he's that good? Mahomes plays in cold weather. Josh Allen plays in cold weather. Tom Brady played in cold weather. Lamar, Baltimore gets cold enough. Yeah. If you're good, you play football. You play football in whatever weather is available.
Yeah, Dion, I think you kind of gotta you gotta loosen the reins a little bit, man. You at this point, Shedeur, I know he's your baby. He's still your son. That's your youngest son, your baby boy, and you're looking out for him. And everything that you've done, whether you like it or not, has gotten him to this point. He is a Division I quarterback who is going to be drafted by the NFL. But you can't become that father that sabotages your son. Don't be that guy. You know, if he gets drafted to a cold weather team, he'll have to perform. Even if he gets drafted to a warm weather team, he got to play in the cold anyway. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Jordan Love didn't say, "Oh, I don't want to go to a cold weather team." He went in, he got it done. Like,
yeah,
make me sick with this. Just let your kid be your kid, man. Stop like. And
so
Caleb finna go play for Chicago. You think he's
supposedly? You never know.
He better go now.
Kirby Smart. So there's a growing trend is what I'm trying to say of high school kids performing and doing the same thing that college kids are doing. Famously, it was Jamar Chase, where he sat out basically his senior year to get ready for the draft after Joe Burrow left, and he didn't want to get hurt. He wanted to train. Well, high school kids are starting to sit out part of their senior years if they sign early, and then just to get ready for college football. Kirby Smart says, who I've said, Kirby Smart is kind of the new. He's kind of the new Nick Saban. He's Nick Saban Jr. He said, if you sit out your senior year, I don't really want him on my team anyway. And I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. Well, you're good in high school, kid, but you're going to have to come here and then prove to us that you are who you think you are. So, yeah, you better play. And I like that he said it. And this, for all intents and purposes, if you look over the last 4 or 5 years, it's the best program. And he just kept it real. Nah. If you can't do that, then don't come to my team.
Yeah. I had a few things to say. Like the NCAA at this point, what they're trying to control and leverage something that they created. Like, you created this problem. The early signing period is something that you created. Mm-hmm. You didn't need to have the early signing period, right? You didn't really have to let kids technically enroll early. I mean, you didn't have to make all of these provisions, but you did. Well, this is what happens as a result of each one. You're starting to see kids are now, especially with the NIL and looking at everything as a brand. When you look at everything as a brand, it's like, well, nah, we already told y'all kids are showing up to campus like, yeah, pay me $10,000 to even come here to look at you. Like, at that point, this is what you get. Y'all created this issue, and this is what's going. It's not going to get any better.
Live with it.
And Nick Saban, as much as we talked about Nick Saban being, he sounded like the old man shaking the cane on the lawn. He wasn't wrong. Like definitely the way that the NIL is going right now, he wasn't wrong. There you go. He wasn't wrong. So this is a product of the system or the broken system that you created. Y'all gonna have to fix it. And you can't rely on the government to do it because the government allegedly is on the side of the working man. Allegedly. But what I'm saying is they already allowed the kids to basically unionize. So
y'all doing what the hell y'all want to anyway, right?
Yeah. It's ugly. It is ugly, man. So college sports in general. Y'all got the basketball got to figure it out. Football really got to figure it out.
Everybody got their own responsibilities that they need to take care of and report back.